than most people. I still was the dismount in the truck. So for everyone who doesn't know, we have our driver, we have our vehicle commander, we have a dismount and a gunner. Obviously, gunners in the 50 cal, the Mark 19 or the SAW, or the other 50 cal, I think it was. And so because I've never been to war before, I was a dismount, even though I was an E4.
And you were in 0311 too.
But yeah,
so
it made more sense for me to be dismount.
Yeah.
And I was dismounting the second truck. And so when they were doing left seat, right seats, and this happened to my buddy Jeremy who went over with me, I think it was his platoon anyways, where it was to the point to where the second toes didn't have to do another left seat, right seat, but the guy wanted to make sure that we knew what we were doing. So he's like, hey, I'll go on another ride with you.
Yeah.
And they went down MSR Mobile towards the prison, and it was one of the largest IEDs that ever went off in Iraq. And it was because that's a 6-lane highway going through. MSR Mobile is like 3 lanes over here, 3 lanes over here with the median.
Oh.
And under it, the culvert, what do you call those big circle?
Yeah, like a culvert.
Yeah, culvert was stacked. They stuffed this thing with, and it ended up being a very complex ambush to where they blew that thing up. And luckily their chameleons were on. We had chameleons. I don't know if they called it something different. It was like the jammers that stopped IED transmissions coming in.
Yeah.
We had chameleons, and the Blue Force tracker was like how we saw everything.
Yeah.
Luckily, the chameleons were on when it blew up. And I mean, when I came to that scene, chunks of asphalt like this big were like thrown, it seems like miles away. It was insane.
Jesus.
So that went off. And so they all like cordon off around it, go. And then all of a sudden they start getting some, that went off. So they went down and looked at the wire, and they said there was like 3 wires. And they all kind of converged on one. So they sent a small party of like 4 people to follow the wire back to like the tiger grass. They were going to see if they could find like who instituted it or something.
Yeah, like a command link or something.
So they start going out that way, and they get to a point to where all of a sudden a sniper takes a shot from where the cars are. It was a complex ambush. They blew it up. They had that. When the sniper took the shot from behind them as they're walking up, hit the dude who didn't have to be there, shot the dude. He went down, and all of a sudden a bunch of fire starts coming from like the tiger grass or whatever. So it was a complex ambush. And so 2 of my friends got Bronze Stars that day from like what they did to get the trucks, because they were so far past them that they heard the one shot. They didn't know where it came from or what was going on. They didn't know there was a guy down. So my friends were like running to the trucks to get him, even though there's like bullets flying around them, like to go back and get the trucks to come out and get this guy. But the guy ended up passing away, which was so sad, because that was after they made the phone call, I'm coming home, because he didn't have to be on that mission.
Damn.
So that was like our introduction to Iraq. Be like, welcome to Iraq, boys.
Yeah.
And so
a rough. Here's
it was, man.